May the 26th, 2025. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Everyone have safe travels and good visits and all of that, good food. And all, like I said, guys, remember what this is about. What we're dealing with now is severe weather coming out of Louisiana. You got a tornado warning popping up right here in the last few frames. Been watching, it's been under a tornado watch here and kind of back over in Texas. And last night, guys, here in central Mississippi, it doesn't look like this was that strong, but we had a deluge overnight. That's 2 days in a row. Several inches of rain came down, lightning, thunder this morning. Again, it's just now starting to clear out of our county, and a little bit of sunlight. But as we go through the day, guys, this is just going to continue to heat up. This band, it comes all the way through Texas, curves up through Louisiana, going into Arkansas. This band here, guys, has got a lot of rain in it for all my friends in North Mississippi. It's coming your way, and it's going to eventually move east. Now, we had these tornado warnings in Tennessee yesterday, but it looks like it's going to be a little further to the west today. This is going to keep moving to the east, but right now, this area in Louisiana is a hot spot. Now, you've got, again, the red tornado warning, and these are severe thunderstorm warnings here in northern Louisiana. Guys, and it's right here. This is Alexandria, Louisiana, and it is just north of the city, it looks like here. But the entire city, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, see here in the orange. But that tornado is going to move east and north. It may miss Natchez, Mississippi, as it comes across the river there, but we're not sure yet. That entire line is, again, we're getting into the heat of the day with the sun on top of the clouds. So it's 11:25 a.m. It's 70 degrees here. Feels like 77. Very nice compared to yesterday. But the humidity is just going to magnify the heat and the misery factor and the storm factor. Now, if you click on the red tornado button, nothing comes up yet. I don't know if it just ended or just came up. It hasn't been there very long. But the area where the severe thunderstorm is, where the tornado warning is it's southwestern Rapids Parish in central Louisiana, northeastern Beauregard Parish in southwestern Louisiana, southeastern Vernon Parish in west central, and northeastern Allen Parish in southwestern Louisiana at 11:24 a.m. CDT. That's been 3 minutes ago. A severe thunderstorm was located over Sugartown, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, and penny-size hail. It is radar indicated. So, guys, in this area, you know where you're at. Make sure you got your weather radios on, your TV or something. Phones charged, things like that. In case you lose power, you'll have a way to look at the weather and contact friends and family if you need help. And let's look at national satellite radar, guys. You can see that the tail end of this is starting to fire up. Back here, this would be south of Dallas, south of 20 that runs east and west through here. And so, again, we got the problems here with the tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm watches, and Natchez. Get ready. Everybody along the Mississippi River through this area, pay attention to this weather. It looks like it's going to continue possibly throughout the day in certain locations and throughout tonight. But that's kind of what the weather's been talking about, is a heavy week of rain. You can see some energy that was giving Florida a lot of wind and rain yesterday is now off into the Atlantic. And while we're here, let's look at the wide Atlantic, just a few days from the start of the 2025 hurricane season. Not much going on. You got a few storms here in the convergence zone. Nothing major coming off of Africa right now. The heat is in the Pacific, see through here. And that's why usually you will see the first storms of the year coming to the Caribbean or the Gulf of America. Now, if we take a look at it just a little closer, guys, you can see where the bow is, and that is where these stronger storms are popping up right there. That's the one we're getting the severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings out of. This is just going to continue. You can see from the heat of the day now it's like popcorn clouds popping up, guys, and that's what when you get in the summertime like this in the south with this much heat, and you can see the humidity coming ashore all the way from Texas into Louisiana, all the way through here into Mississippi, starting to pull up really throughout the Gulf. So that's just going to add more fuel to the fire. Something else we need to pay very close attention to, and this is something we will pay attention to. This massive sunspot has come back around. We talked about it yesterday, and it has a new number now. I think 4,100 or something like that. They get every time they rotate, they're assigned a different number. But you've got this spot that's been throwing off this barrage of flares. You've got another sunspot coming around right there that's, you can tell it's dual colored, dual magnetic configuration. It makes it easier to have these flares, but the giant is right here. Check that out. We're going to take a look at it, another look at it, but this is called the colorized magnetogram, guys, and it's filtered down to where you can see the sunspots and the activity going on and the magnetic configuration of the groups. But this thing is big. Now let's take a look at one of the other 12 cameras aboard. This is the 131. They call it the teal camera because of the color. Here's our rapid fire sunspot right there. Going to be retreating around this end of the sun. But right here you can see the energy and the magnetic loops in the system right there. Maybe it will be quiet again as it comes around. We don't know yet. We're just going to have to wait and see. You can see the activity. We saw it yesterday when we couldn't really see the sunspot. We could just see what was happening behind that edge of the sun. But now it's pretty clear that it's going to be a big one. We're going to have to watch it. This one right here, again, it won't quit. It's earlier today, it gave off not an X flare, strong M flare, and it just won't stop. There's a lot of energy involved in this. And I hope it gets a lot of energy out of the sun before this big boy right here comes around. And a look at the 193 camera called the bronze camera. Pay attention right here between these two coronal openings. Notice they're starting to join together right there. And so from here to here to here, we've got openings in the center of the sun that allow a constant solar wind stream to pour through, and these satellites give us Earth-facing perspectives, so everything that happens on this side is, of course, geo-effective. We're starting to get some of the side burst and the effects like that from the continued flares from that sunspot on the right. You can see it coming in here, really disturbing the solar wind, breaking up that smoother pattern we saw yesterday around 350. All of this commotion here, now it's leveled off right here around 455. Pretty straight line there, density about the same with the temperature of it. Now the shields right now are slightly opened. They were closed here, and then it's just been a mess here, opening and closing, because of probably the X flares and some of the solar wind that we're seeing coming from those coronal holes. And guys, before I end this, you're looking at our website, bpearthwatch.com. The Alexa Pure Water Filtration System, the number one on the planet, is still on sale for $100 off. $179. It comes with the filter. It is portable. The tanks separate. You can bug out with it, take it camping. We use 2 here in our kitchen. Everything goes through it. Tea, ice, coffee, anything you cook with, all of our water, the dog's water, everything is filtered. Because tap water just sucks, to be honest with you. A lot of chlorine taste in it, things like that. And so that's what we use. If you don't have a water filter system, you are not complete in your bug out preparations. And you don't have to bug out to take advantage of the health factors when you start getting all of these. It says 206 contaminants, and you need to click there and look at the information on it and read those contaminants, what's there and what comes out. But you can tell it immediately by the taste difference. I don't drink without this. I don't even like bottled water anymore. You only use it if it was an emergency. But get it while it's $100 off, guys. It helps our channel. Come here and click there, and it could help your family. Like I said, we've had ours for years. Wouldn't do without it. It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.